Ah, Zambia, it's hard not to fall in love with this place. Whether you're checking out Victoria Falls or running through the marketplace trying to get a tonga basket with a nice hot bowl of ifisashi, I'll explain what that is later. As of right now, this is how you get into Zambia. In order to get into Zambia, you will need a valid passport, a tourist visa, and depending on which country you're from, you might need a yellow fever vaccination record. Also keep in mind Zambia is a malaria risk nation, so you might want to consider getting some malaria medication prior to departure. Talk to your doctor about that. For any more information, check out the Zambia Embassy website right over here. Finally, heaven forbid it, but if anything should happen emergency-wise, make sure you keep this number with you at all times. It'll be really useful. And also, if you have any flight delays or anything like that, make sure you contact your coordinator at the phone number we'll provide you in your confirmation email. And also, finally, make sure you get the information on the addresses and the phone numbers of the embassies of the countries that you'll be going to. Upon arriving, you'll meet up with your coordinator who will be holding up a sign with your name on it. Follow them and they'll escort you to the facilities that you'll be staying at, where you can rest and relax from the jet lag. The next day, they'll take you around the town so that you can kind of get acquainted with the people and the culture of the area that you're staying at. Now, very simple enough, the official language of Zambia is English. So if you can understand me right now, you can probably understand most Zambians. However, keep in mind there are many indigenous tribal languages also spoken. Now, the currency of Zambia is the Zambian kwacha. So if you'd like to exchange your money, let your coordinator know and they will be happy to help you out with that. Just a little insight, Zambia is located in the Copper Belt, otherwise known as that strip of land in southern Africa where copper was discovered and mined through. Also, check out Victoria Falls, otherwise known as Moso Atunya, known as Thundering Smoke, the largest waterfall in the world right on the border of Zimbabwe. Also, another great thing about Zambia is that initially, it came into the 1964 Olympics as Northern Rhodesia, part of the UK, and then at the closing ceremony, they announced their independence. So Zambia became the first nation in the world to enter the Olympics as one nation and then come out as another. Isn't that interesting? Speaking of athletics, in Zambia, they love rugby. So if you're interested in rugby, come to Zambia. Also, A Broader View highly recommends getting a cell phone while you're in this area to help out with communication. Depending on the plan that you get, it could cost anywhere between $60 to $100. Remember to carry extra costs for this as well. Now in this area, you'll be living with a host family, which means you'll be treated just like one of the family, which means you'll have to pick up after yourself, keep your area neat and clean, and do appropriate chores whenever necessary. Now keep in mind, in this area, it's not uncommon for typical households to have extended generations in the house. So you might have to find a way to smoothly integrate if this is not something that you're really accustomed to. Now, getting around in this area is relatively easy. There's lots of buses and taxis that will take you to just about anywhere. Now, if you'd like to see a site or go anywhere, make sure you let your coordinator know so that they can kind of arrange a way for you to get back into the house. And also, they might show a little bit of worry, but don't take offense to this. This just means they're kind of concerned for you heading out on your own, and therefore they might recommend going out with a family member or a friend. And also remember to adhere to the A Broader View curfew rules. That's right, we got curfew. Oh, and the food in Zambia is great too. Usually they'll start off with a starchy staple like millet or ground cornmeal and then add a bunch of side dishes on the side. Oh, one of the most popular dishes is ifisashi, made with peanuts and vegetables and greens and sweet potatoes. It's really good. You should definitely check it out, ifisashi. Oh, and of course, feel free to check us out on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and Flickr. We got a lot of good stuff for you. It doesn't just end here at abroaderview.org. Check them out. And that's about it. Just remember, while volunteering, make sure you are proactive, understanding, open-minded, and above all, respectful, not only to the rules and regulations of A Broader View, but to the people and cultures of the places that you'll be going to. Oh, once you jump in, you will not regret having made that decision you made to volunteer with us.